good times. Woohoo! The big day was finally here. Today was the Krusty Krab's 11th seventh anniversary. I've had so many great memories of the Krusty Krab, I told Gary. Love at first bite. I remember my first Krabby Patty. This was before I was even born. Mom and Dad were looking for a place to eat. How about this place? Dad asked, as we stopped in front of the Krusty Krab. What do you think, baby? Mom said. She did not have to ask me twice. What would you like to eat? Mom asked. I looked out through her belly button at the menu board. Krabby Patty, I said. It was the most amazing thing I ever tasted. It was love at first bite. On my way to work, I spotted an old Krabby Patty wrapper. It reminded me of the first time I saw the Krusty Krab on TV. A sack full of Krabbies. I was sitting in front of the TV. Suddenly, Krabby Patties popped up onto the screen. They swirled around to a catchy song. Bye, 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 the song said. Then Mr. Krabs appeared dressed like a doctor. Go out and get a sack full of Krabbies, he said. They are good for your health. Soon after, I got to go to the Krusty Krab again. Mom and Dad got us a whole tray of Krabby Patties. I took one bite and my stomach jumped for joy. Mr. Krabs was right. Krabby Patties are good for you. At the Krusty Krab, Mr. Krabs was very excited. He was expecting a lot of people to show up at the restaurant. Today's the big day, said Mr. Krabs. I want everyone to look out for Plankton. He had a feeling Plankton would try to steal the secret Krabby Patty recipe on a special day. Aye, aye, sir, I replied. It's up to us to keep the Krabby Patty recipe safe, I said. That reminds me of the day you told me the secret recipe, Mr. Krabs. A dream come true. One day, Mr. Krabs called me into his office. He was going to share the Krabby Patty recipe, but first we had to go where no one would hear us. First, Mr. Krabs led me outside. We crossed a busy street. We walked and walked. Soon we reached the edge of Bikini Bottoms. Then we kept walking. We hiked through a jungle. Then we marched across a desert. Next, we crossed an old rope bridge. We walked until my feet hurt. I was getting tired, but finally we came back to the Krusty Krab. What? Squidward said. You and Mr. Krabs just walked in a big circle? That is crazy. No, it was the best day of my life, I said. I learned the secret recipe. It was a fry cook's dream come true. Well, my dream come true was the day you moved to Bikini Bottoms, Squidward said. Ha ha ha, I replied. I know you are glad I moved here. Love your neighbor. I'll never forget the day I moved to Bikini Bottom, I said. I looked at other houses, but none of them felt like home. I was very sad. Then the most incredible thing happened. A pineapple fell from the sky and landed right next to Squidward's house. Then I met Patrick. You two were my new neighbors, and now I am glad to say that you are my friends. The wedding Hey, remember when I married Sandy? I asked my friends. I recall that day so clearly. Sandy walked toward me wearing a white, beautiful white dress. She looked so pretty. SpongeBob, do you take Sandy as your wife? The wedding official asked. I do, I replied. Sandy, do you take SpongeBob as your husband? He asked Sandy. Sure enough, she said. I now pronounce you Sponge and Squirrel, the one official said. I leaned in to give Sandy a big kiss and bumped my nose on her helmet. It turned out the wedding was just one part of the play, but that was the best role I ever had. Well, besides the role of fry cook at the Krusty Krab. Later, Mr. Krabs opened the doors to a restaurant full of happy customers. Ah, the Krusty Krab, it's the home of good food, good friends, and good times, I told Patrick. Happy 11th Happy 11th anniversary, Krusty Krab. The end.